As we read in today's account of creation, we can see that there's a growth in perfection as God creates. He starts with chaos and works toward order. Even within each of those series of things, there's a growth of perfection within them as he goes from the dirt and the rocks and the dry land and the water to filling the waters with the fish and the air with birds, and then plants and animals, and then finally humanity. There's an order in the way that God is doing things. Now, we need to realize that within ourselves, sin brings chaos back into the order that God has established. We see, right from the beginning, when Adam and Eve sinned, the chaos that resulted. When we look around at the chaos that surrounds us in our society, in our world today, it's all a result of sin. The saints are very clear, about this. All of the chaotic things that happen, are simply nature's way of responding to the chaos and the spiritual order that occurs every time we sin. When we make a spiritual act of the will, it's expressed physically in and through the body. When sin is committed and promoted, in society, it too, will find physical expression in the very chaotic things that are happening through nature. Our Lady of Fatima told us that war is a punishment for sin. If sin would stop, so would the chaos. The chaos in our own lives and, the chaos in our world. In the meantime, because of our sinfulness, we have a variety of problems, the various sicknesses and ailments, our difficulties and trials, not all because of our own sins, but, God even allows us to be able to take on some of the effects of other people's sins as well, so that we can do penance, for them and make reparation. Some of it's due to our own sins, and some of it's due to the people that we have offered, to pray for. Yet at the same time, we see in the gospel today how people would be brought to our Lord, and as long as they touched his cloak, they were healed. Even just the tassel, on his cloak, because in that tassel was the sign of the priestly people of Israel, the kingly people. So if they touched the symbol of that royal priesthood of Jesus, they were healed. Order, again, is brought into the world. And that's exactly what happens, right here at the altar today and every day. Jesus comes to be present. Order is brought into the chaos of the world, and it goes out from the altar. If we're willing to allow our Lord to touch our hearts, even if He doesn't heal us of the various ailments, that are there for whatever reason, He nonetheless will bring order into our lives, into the chaos, that is caused, whether by our own self or by those around us. He brings order, just as He did in creation. We recognize that, when we receive Holy Communion and we go to confession, we are recreated, we're born again. The chaos of our sinfulness is removed and the order is restored. But we need to have faith, just as the people in today's gospel had faith that the Lord would heal them.